got you all gassed up. Yeah. Changing your opinion on me. I was only gone for the...
Alright, so we done made it here to the shop, you feel me? Hold up. Oh wait. 340 over there looking good, boy. She look good. Alright, so back to what we came here for. Alright, so the shop a little messy. I ain't gonna hold you. I got like stuff everywhere. But alright, we got this right here, right? This my amp rack. She ain't done. She ain't pretty. She ain't all pretty and perfect yet. So don't even trip. She alright. Then we got come around here, right? Alright, so I took the interior out of a 22 and we putting it in this 86 right here, you feel me? So see, I got my door panel on. Got door panel taken apart because I'm gonna get the upholstery work done on this part. I'm gonna do it, but y'all will see. But right now, like, that's out all the front paneling off. I'm gonna have this button down here working. You know, this will work. Like, it's in here. She ain't going nowhere, you feel me? Like, she ain't going nowhere. Thankful I got it's about a 2-inch gap all the way down that I'm gonna make a piece for. But it's just mocked up, like this ain't in, cause like I had it out when I was putting everything together and making brackets. So like this isn't in. I just placed it in here to see what it would look like. We got the carpet and everything out. Everything in here is dynomatic. So like the whole joint right here, dynomat. When I pull that out, I'm gonna dynomat that whole thing before I put a new carpet in. As y'all can see, I marked that as the back because when I made that, we got the center console. That motherfucker is like mounted up and tight in there. I got the back piece off though, but in a nutshell, I got a hole I'm gonna have to make here and put a rivet nut in so that, you know, I'll be able to take it in. I'll be able to put it in and take it out. Ignore all these wires right here. That's why I got things labeled for what I was doing. But like, as you can see, look, bro, watch how this is, bro. Look, like, perfect, my boy. Like, it don't get no better than that, you feel me? But I got stuff everywhere. So hopefully we'll probably come back in here tonight. It depends on what time I get off work. So UPS lost my other door panel, so I'm gonna have to get another door panel, then we'll start working on this side. But everything's pretty much like, it's in, and like she's solid too. Like, it's in here. So I probably end up, when I come in here tonight, I'll take all of this off, back off, and then I gotta make a bracket on that side for that to be stable. And then I'll pretty much be done with like getting the dash mounted and placed in. Then I'll move on to getting the door panel right. I'll get this door panel right, and then after all of like that's in, I will officially start putting like my speakers and stuff in, wire all that stuff up, wire the amp box. I'll be wrapping this in leather. Oh, let me show y'all the back part that I did. So this was like my first piece where I was like testing it to see how it would go. So I took this off, sanded it down, and then I got some concrete cement, like adhesive glue like you use for upholstery, and then I wrapped that mug in leather, and she came out like phenomenal. But I ended up having to take the whole interior apart because, as you can see, where the water was getting in, I'm gonna have to wire wheel and or sand all of this down, and then I want to spray all of this with sealer. I gotta redo the T-top seals on this. It's still a lot of work left to do, but like, we getting there. She look good though. For what it is, she look good. Show y'all a little monstrosity back here. All right, that's the back seat. This is the piece I was talking about that's missing in the door panel right now. So like, I took all of this off, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take it home and take all the stitches apart, get the leather that I got, and then I'm gonna re-stitch this back together how I want it. So it'll be like, this part will be leather, and I'll probably do this part like a diamond stitch material. Back here is like all the interior panels. So this was like my first test piece of me trying to wrap like that whole panel in like one piece of leather did not work out, so I'm gonna do it in pieces and then make like an invisible seam. This, I gotta wait for my plastic welder to get here because right here is cracked like really bad. So I'm gonna plastic weld and reinforce all of that. Then I'll sand it down, lay some putty over it. Depending on if it's I'll lay some putty over the front side. I can't show y'all what's up on it. I'll tell you what, I will. So this is my little race car that I built, right? But look, this all y'all gonna get, right? Y'all see them RPF ones? Y'all see that pretty color blue? I'm gonna see if y'all can tell by this headlight right here. Well, what this is? Well, you see that? You see, that's all you getting. That's all you getting. I'll eventually unveil this whole car, but for right now, yes and no. This is one of my leather pieces that I was cutting because I was trying to see how I was gonna make something work. So we got this. All of these pieces right here go to that door panel. So like that, I may or may not be using. It depends on this 2-inch plate that I want to make across. This I'm gonna sand and probably respray in like the same color so it's clean because it's dirty. We got that panel. I don't even remember what this panel goes to be honest with y'all. Matter of fact, let's see. If I had to guess, oh, I know exactly where it go. It go right there. Yup. So that's the, let me see. Can y'all see it right quick? I'm gonna have to brighten it up a little bit. So like right there, right up under the buttons, that's where that piece go at. So we'll figure that out a little bit later. But in a nutshell, like, she coming together, she getting there. Still in pieces, but I'm getting somewhere. That's the old carpet. I gotta throw that out, old seats out. The old door panel, I gotta throw that out. That's the old dash. I use that for mocking up that dash, so I can throw that away now. I got 2 diffs and stuff over here. I'll show y'all the top part. So up under here, like right now, it's just self-tapped in. So I used a bunch of self-tappers just to have it in. So in a nutshell, by the time I get ready to, I'll put rivet nuts where all these self-tappers is, and then I'll do like M6 screw with a washer over top of it so that it can come in and out if it ever has to come out. And then I need to lay dyno mat under all of this when I take it out. So it's temporarily in there for now, and it's only because I wanted to make sure it was stable, everything lined up together, everything worked together, and so far so good. Next dilemma though, after once I retake this interior apart, I gotta take where these T-tops go. Yeah, them tunnels is rusted, so I'm gonna replace all of this, reseal it, do the seals and everything, like the whole 9. Then basically from radio will look factory. The system won't be factory, but it'll look factory. Over there where the digital dash comes, well, it's analog, part digital. So I got the dash out of the Camaro. Let me see. It's probably in this box where I got all these other pieces at. We gonna see. Let me see if I can find her right quick. There she go. So I got this out of the Camaro, and by the time I'm done and get everything wired up and set, this will work just like factory in this car. I'm gonna have a full-blown wire harness for the motor and trans done, and then we just gonna keep going from there. But I got little odds and ends. So like once I get the major work done, I got like, we know I'm building a 2-inch piece for this. Out of that same TPO plastic, I'll make a piece that like slides in here and probably mold this together to match up with this. But I'm gonna have to have that panel in so it all lines up. Do the same thing on the other side. I'll cover up that hole. And then far as we go with the back, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drill holes into the door because I still have the, what's it called, like the little fasteners that came on this door factory. I still have some. So what I'm gonna do is order me a pack of brand new fasteners, and then what we gonna end up doing is we gonna take them and then we'll mount this door up. But problem with that is right now I'm gonna have to cut, I need to cut this part of the door right here because of the way this is molded. And then once it's fully like lined up there with no gap, I'ma probably come right here and then take that TPO plastic and come all the way down and over so that it covers up all of this just like it would. Then once that's done, you know, you get the car painted. Now I'm getting everything together, man. Getting everything together. She coming along. The hardest part of all of this is gonna be the wiring. I ain't gonna say hardest part. I just hate wiring. Like, I know how to do it. My boy taught me how to do it like correctly. So like, let me see. When I wire stuff up, I use like these type of connectors. So I use a bunch of these when I wire stuff up. I like the way, I like being able to plug stuff in, unplug it. I like being able to diagnose what's going on. I gotta put some fuse boxes in the car. And then my wiring stuff over there. So like wiring everything up is over there. That's all I really got for y'all right now though. If I come back tonight and do some work after I get off work, depending on how I feel, you know, we'll get into it. If not, it'll probably continue on from whenever the next time we here. But I had to slide by and show y'all boys, and that's what I did. So now you know your boy about to head to work. You feel me? I got to go to work. If I don't go to work, we ain't got no money. We ain't got no money, we ain't got no projects. So I'ma fuck with y'all. Peace. Yo, what is going on, squad? It is your boy Hype, and I'm back. Hey, look, shop's still dirty, okay? I got some more cleaning up to do. You feel me? I gotta clean that up. I threw away most of the stuff that we had over there. So like we have my seats over there, old seats, old dash. That's go. I think I still got the radiator. Gotta go. I got a converter over there. Is that a spider, bro? I'm so tired of these spiders, bro. Like I done killed like 50 of them. I need to get some spray and spray around here. But I'm about to clean this up. Probably clean up all that back there. And then we'll get started on this today. So give me a second and I'll be back. Alright, now I feel better. Flow clean. I got some of that stuff out the way. I gotta build me a rack for these because I got like 4 of these now. This still a mess. We gonna ignore that though. But time to, oh boy, I almost forgot. And y'all was gonna let your boy slip on it. You was gonna let me slip on it. Hold on now. I like Big X, but y'all know playing Big X gonna get us in trouble. So, alright, peep this. We got, use my light. Alright, I got that door panel, like in, situated, whatever. Dynamat the floor. I mean, what I'm gonna end up doing is dynamatting like all of that once I pull this back out. Cause I got like spots here I gotta fill in. We about to work on getting this door off though. So I gotta get this door off. And then I'm gonna have to drill a few holes. Yeah, it's a lot that's about to go down with this one right here. But y'all see it? We got that mug in. I'm end up extending that part right there. But for now, we gonna work on this. We're gonna work on this. So let me get started on this.
Wow,
what is going on, you guys? All right, so Pete, it's way later in the day. Your boy had to go to work, so I don't even know if I'm gonna put the clips in here from earlier in here because I think they got messed up. Can't remember exactly how they got messed up, but I think they got messed up. So regardless, pull the door panel off, unscrew these screws here, another one somewhere else. Not quite sure, but that's pretty much the door panel. So pulled all that off. I got this box right here, which I'm end up breaking into pieces probably in a little bit. Actually, I'll probably figure out how to just save this part because I'm just gonna need the wires because I'm gonna route the wires to the new door so that the window switch works. So I do need to look up the wiring diagram for that so I can make them work. But then that one over there has, what is it, the locks and the window switch. So I might see if I can run a second, you know, like lock and unlock, pretty much from, trying to explain it correctly, basically run a lock and unlock from over there to over here. I don't know, because I'm going with a certain alarm system, so once I do that, it'll probably make this easier, but I have like hidden locks, so that won't matter. But we're gonna work on in a little bit with you guys, you know, you really won't see for real, but I'm gonna get this off, and then I'll take all of these out right here. So I'm about to grab my punch, my drill, and then I'm gonna get to work on that. I'll touch back with you guys once I get it all off. Alright, what is going on, boys? It's your boy Hype. I'm back. Later in the day, or it's the next day. I don't even know. Realistically, this vlog is gonna be compiled into like a week of clips probably, because my schedule will be crazy. But I know yesterday, so this right here is that's my plastic welder. But so this was cracked. I guess they cracked it whenever they first took it out, because this interior's been out before. But we plastic welded all of this right here on the back side. So like now it don't break, it's not in pieces. I'm still probably sand down this front part right here and then plastic weld this part and then sand it again before I lay the fabric on it. So we're working on that. We got the other panel all the way off plus the pieces I needed off. So let me see, there was a piece here we got off. We got this for the armrest off. We left the buttons because I'm gonna tap into these wires later on. So we pretty much got like everything prep wise done for what I need to do. Now what I need to do is open that box right there, and that's my other door panel. So I'm out to work on getting this mounted up. So right now I know we need to work on getting that mounted up, and I got a bracket I gotta build. I got like one more. I don't even know what I did with the other piece of, is it steel? I think it was a steel. Yeah, so I got one more to make out of this for the driver's side, and then that's all my mounts as far as the dash goes. Like it's already in there for real. Like let me see. Like she already in there for real. Like she ain't going nowhere, but I still want one more bracket over there, so we're gonna get that done. Then I'll deal with all those wires and that fuse box. Gotta figure out where I'm gonna add these other two fuse boxes to. It's a lot. Don't mind this fabric right here. It's for that back panel over there, because I tore it up the first time I did it, but it gave me a base for how I'm gonna make it into two pieces and then kind of relieve pressure off of it. So what I'll do is take this piece, the top piece, and then I'll stitch it together, and then we'll figure it out from there. But I'm about to get to working on this door, so I'll check back in with y'all once I got a door like somewhat mounted up where I wanted to go. Okay, so off rip, I'm already upset with this door panel, bro. So let me get my words together. It's wet. The entire door panel is wet. So I don't even know if any of this stuff is gonna work. So I'm about to blow all of this water out first. Then I gotta start taking it apart. But this water is gonna be my setback. But it's wet. Like, can y'all see that? This whole mug is wet, bro. Like, y'all gonna have to tighten up with how y'all pack stuff, bro. Y'all is tripping. But let's get it together so I can start taking it apart. Alright, so we got this mug all cleaned up. I already cut the wires, so I know which wires I need. Need this one for the windows, this one for the locks. As you can see, it's still kind of wet and shit. Like, not really fucking with that, but it is what it is. So, got this. I'm about to take my Dremel and start busting down these plastic clips so I can get it apart. But before I do that, I'm probably gonna test mount it so I got an idea of where it's gonna go. This little notch right here, we're gonna cut completely off from here to here, same way we did on the other one. So show y'all the other one so you know what I'm talking about. Alright, so on the other one, you see right here, I cut that one from end to end just so it'll match up, because I ain't gonna say never, but like doing it the way I'm doing it, I'm not gonna get it to match up with this, so it would just be like a point here and then a point here. That's gonna look stupid. So cut this off right here on the other one. Then I'll mount it with that cut off. Make sure like how it is. Kind of get, I mean it's kind of dark, my bad y'all, but get an idea of where it's gonna meet it up right here, and then I'll start tearing the door panel completely apart. So I'm about to work on that. But before I even bother cutting that off, actually, I think I'm about to go ahead and test mount it and see what it look like. So I'll do that, then I'll be back with y'all probably after I cut it and tear it apart. And then it look crazy. Alright, y'all. So I'm not gonna cap y'all. Your boy is fucking exhausted. And I have a big fucking trash pile again. I'll clean up again later. But, so. It's on. It's partly on, so on my self tappers. If y'all knew how long this took, it's been like 3 hours since like that previous clip y'all just, bro, it's been 3 hours. She in here now though. I still gotta take like this part off, take this part off, take all that trimming stuff off. Like right now, all I remove, like I removed everything from that one and then put that one on. On this one, I only removed the little pad right here so that I'd be able to get to this bolt right here that I had to make. But like, yeah. If y'all knew the headache I went through, you would be like, bruh, ain't no way. I'm not gonna cap. And it still ain't over yet, cause like, ooh, what's that? That's all that plastic. So like now, of course, I'm gonna have to put self tappers and whatnot. Not self tappers. I have self tappers in there, but like I reuse the same self tappers probably like 30 times. Hold on, bro. Look. Yeah, nah, we ain't trying to hit that neither. We'll use that one for right now because it sounds better. But my playlist be all over the place, bro. I don't discriminate when it comes to music. But don't even know what the fuck that is. Don't even really care. But in a nutshell, I drilled so many holes and used so many the same self tappers over and over again to get this. Like, it's crazy. If I put enough pressure on this door, it's probably gonna come off. It's not in there like that one. That one was a whole lot easier to do than this one. I'm not quite sure why. I guess because on this one, where like certain ones of the bolts, like where the holes I drilled go, like it's like flat and then it kind of curves out. It's a bunch of weird angles, but she in there for what she is. She in there. She ain't going nowhere for right now, so it'll hold until we come and put rivets in this door, which is gonna happen like this week. But she in. I got my what's it called? So like I was using these to kind of figure out the height. And so like, well, it's kind of hard for y'all to see, and I done put my light up, but like basically like this little piece that's in the door, that mug got to go right there, and I got to be able to slide it in throughout the whole door. So as you can see, she did exactly what I needed to do. And then like it's different for the front. Like the front still has a gap, but like the size is different. So I got it. But yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that was a lot. And I also think this door is different because I got the rubber part on this door, which I don't have on the other door, so it's not sitting the exact same. Matter of fact, I'm about to try something right quick. Hold on. Alright, y'all, so all I did was I pulled the rubber off just to kind of see if it fit differently. It's a difference because now like it's pushed all the way back, so I know like when I replace the rubber here and put the new one on, I'm gonna have to cut like a slit into it for that. And did I just find rust? No, they repaired it, but that's crazy. That's a crazy ass spot to have a hole in. Not gonna hold you. Like I don't know who tried to weld that, but welding is not your thing, my boy. Like welding not your thing, my boy. But it didn't turn out half bad for real. And so like I had this originally like pushed up on this panel right here, because I'm gonna have to build something to kill that gap right there, which I'll probably just use like rubber or something. But door closes, she matches it. You know what? I'm about to grab my light. I got a spare light. There we go. Alright. So like you see, match up real good, nice. Same thing on that side. They're like dead, boy. Hold on. This is why I like my rechargeable light. Now this little mug, alright, she worked for what I needed to. So she match up. She pretty decent. Once I get it like fully in there, actually I'll try it right now, because what's the worst that's gonna happen? The door's gonna come off. I mean, at least I know where the hole is at. But like when you pull it in, grab that mug right there, pull the door in. I ain't gonna lie, that's satisfying. With all the work I've been through, it looks so crazy, bro. Like a 22 interior in an 86. This is gonna go crazy. What? that's all for this one. I'm not gonna hold y'all. This gonna be the last video in this series for this week. Probably next one I'll be putting like rivets and stuff, marking off where my speakers in the dash and stuff is. And I'll probably start plastic welding more of the plastic that's cracked, so I can try to save that, so I don't have to buy new ones. But yeah, this what we ended it off. So I appreciate y'all boys if y'all stuck through this whirlwind of a video. It's all over the place, I know. If you liked it, like it. If you want to comment, got a question, or you feel like you know something that I could have done better or easier way to do it, hey, let me know. Just know, I'm not one of these new YouTube people, so I will respond to you if you come off like a dickhead. Not gonna lie to you, I'm gonna respond to you just like a dickhead. But that's where we at for right now. So I'll work on modifying everything and making it flush and clean and all of that mess later. But for now, it's where we at. So your boy Hype is out. Peace.
Who is it that's got you all gassed up?